Hey there. Thanks for pausing. We're going to talk about the directory for 5 minutes. We're going to go back and look at the back end. We're going to make sure your listing is exactly what it needs to look like before we do this huge relaunch to the public about our online collection of business-minded moms services and products. And I just want you looking good on your listing before we introduce it. So I'm going to screen share. And we are going to go to the back end of the directory. And I know that doing this today or tomorrow is not going to be exciting and on the top of your things that you want to do, but the value is incredible. If we are getting some new traffic to the directory, reminding other people who have used the directory about us, I want you looking your best. So when you log into the directory, you'll click on listings, and you will find your listing, and I made a little test one for us today. By the way, if you have not signed into the Vend Raleigh directory since we did the big facelift and update, you may need for me to go in and connect your account to your listing. Not a big deal. Just email me at Carrie, C-A-R-Y, at vendraleigh.com. So here is my little test listing. I'm pretending that I'm a Rodan Fields rep, and this is why, because I want to be a great example for keywords for your listing. Think about SEO, think about people Googling. People might not know your name, but what words will they be using? What words will they be Googling to just happen to come across your listing? So Raleigh Rodan Fields, Apex Family Photographer, Raleigh Handmade T-shirt quilts, Raleigh custom T-shirts. Think about what people would be Googling other than your specific personal name and business name that they might fall upon you. So I'm going to use my keywords up here in my listing. We're looking at the listing now. You can follow my mouse. So I've got Raleigh Rodan Fields, and then I use the little pipe. If you don't know what that is, it's just a great little symbol above your return button on your keyboard that helps you to eliminate some words and keep your wording really precise. And then I have my name here, and then, whatever you call a Rodan Fields rep at whatever level I'm at, I could include that. But for now, we'll just leave that. Listen up, guys. This is a great spot, the URL link to add your keywords, but please hear me and abide by this. Google does not like URL links changed. So if your listing has already been published, we're not going to touch this. We don't want to compromise the credibility of our website just in desperation for keywords. There's plenty of ways to get your keywords on your listing, and I'm going to continue to show you. But if you have not created a listing, or if your listing is still in draft, this is something that you can do. You can add your keywords right in the URL, but please don't touch it if you have already been published. Here's the text box. Google likes a healthy conversation in there. So if you could do 300 or 500 words, that's great, but no pressure, and it doesn't have to look all spammed out. So here's some ideas for you. A little quick intro, and then you could list your products. So maybe for Rodan Fields, I would have an anti-aging system, or the newest system, or whatever's hot, like Lash Boost is hot. So I might have it on there. And here's the cool thing is that you can be linking every single product that you mentioned to your website. You could literally have people shopping right from your listing and take them directly to the product on your website. Put a little bio here. That'd be great. Tell them a little bit about you, and then testimonies, any of your testimonies. So make sure that your listings are updated with current products before this big launch in a couple of weeks. So here you'll find your author name. Here you'll find your owner name. Here you'll pick a category. Health and beauty is perfect for Rodan Fields. You can add more categories, but I would ask that you please be very considerate of your other business partners on the directory, and you only pick the categories that are actually appropriate to you. Put your contact name in here, all your contact information. Here are your social tabs. We've added LinkedIn. I think that's a new one for us, and I think YouTube is also new for us. Your photos you're going to add somewhere else, but this is where you can move them around and you can put them in order. Gosh, it would be great to have a headshot. So if you want to put your headshot up here, that would be great. You'll have to answer whether you're willing to barter. Any additional links, so maybe you have a blog, a different web page where you share the information, that is appropriate. We want you to put your PayPal email address here. This will not be shown on your listing. This is simply because sometimes your PayPal emails don't match the email that you give us for your listing. And sometimes we have to verify those and figure out if payments are current or whatever. So yeah, so that's it. So we would hit update. See this little featured listing, guys, while we're updating? If you want to be on the banner across that kind of goes through all the featured listings, it's $5 a month when you first register. Right now, I've just offered like $15 a month for 3 months. Just go ahead and get it up there and then not have to worry about it for a season. When you do that, you also add your listing to the top of your category. So if someone is shopping photographers, or if someone is shopping, let's look at that site. See, here's the featured businesses. And then if, see these professional photographers, we've got several featured listings for them. Oh, cute baby. See how these ladies here, they're at the top. I'm not going to call out anybody, but I want you guys to notice that a couple of these listings do not have a featured image. So definitely want you guys to get on there and get those updated before we reintroduce this directory to our Raleigh consumers. No. Home. I'm going to show you how to add your photos. I probably should have actually put Rodan Infields. And I'm not a Rodan Fields rep, you know, I'm just using that as our example today. It'd be a great test if you wanted to go into an incognito window and Google things like Raleigh Rodan Fields or Holly Springs Family Photographer and see what listings actually come up on the first couple pages of Google searches that are actually directory listings. And lots of times you'll find that directory listings are actually above people's websites. So what are you waiting for? Join the Vend Raleigh directory. So here you can update your, so I'm in the listing right now. Of course, here would be my healthy text, which would be 500 words or more. We want no photos in this text. This is where your photos go. You can have up to 6. And here's what's really super cool about this new directory is that you can put your keywords here in your, when you update your image, go ahead and name your image before you upload it with your keywords and creative marketing messages. So here I've done one that just simply says Rodan Fields. And then I have another one here that says Raleigh Rodan Fields Anti-Aging Skin Care. So what if someone were searching Raleigh skincare? Raleigh anti-aging, I just blanked. I don't know. But think about what someone might be Googling and how they might come across you. You can rearrange the order of your images on the back end, back in that when you click here into the dashboard and go into the listing. But here is where you upload your photos. So guys, I don't even know. I'm hoping that was under 7 minutes. But it is my pleasure to promote you. It is my job to promote you. I want you to look your best. In 1 to 2 weeks, we will be rolling out a 4-week marketing plan, introducing all the different categories of the directory. You know, if you're business to business, I mean, we're going to be hitting every single area of that directory to Raleigh consumers, letting them know they can hire and buy right here, shop local with business-minded moms. And if you're not a mom, that's fine. We have so much to offer here. We want you included too, no matter what season of life you're in. If you're a Raleigh business owner, you are in the right spot. So I'm keeping this short. Email me, Carrie, C-A-R-Y, @vendralley.com if you have any questions. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you're a little more comfortable going on the back end of your listing. Bye, guys. Thanks.